So we just got the release of Boss Level starring Frank Grillo on Hulu, and it was surprisingly good.
I used to complain that every day felt the same, and now every day is the same. Hey, Jake. I have died 144 times, and every day ends like this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon, and this is Film Flair, where we discuss anything and everything that makes film and television great. So be sure to subscribe, and let's talk about a great movie. So we're back with another time loop movie, and I'm starting to feel like I'm in one myself, as this is the third movie of this type that I've reviewed in the past few months. Now this film, Boss Level, stars Frank Grillo as Roy, a retired Special Forces officer who finds himself in a never-ending time loop on the day of his death. But unsure of why he's in a time loop or who even wants him dead, he slowly begins to piece together this mystery as he makes his way through the number of assassins as if he were in a real-life video game. Now, where most time loop movies are about their characters trying to live in their new reality, this one is simply about our character trying not to die. In fact, he's not even thinking about living or finding a way out for most of this movie. And that's where most of the fun is in this movie. Not about Roy trying to solve the mystery, but rather him trying to find the best way simply not to get killed. And like a video game, make it to the next level.
No matter what direction I run, and no matter how hard I fight, I have never lived past 12:47 p.m. They always get me.
Now, I really like Frank Grillo as the main character. He's the ex-soldier who has to fight a barrage of assassins, and he's done it so many times that he can practically do it blindfolded. And while I'm usually not a fan of voiceovers, his commentary throughout the movie actually helps to move the story forward, rather than just telling the audience everything that's happening. It's more like his inner thoughts, so we learn everything as he learns everything. And you can really hear just how fed up he is with everything that's going on, and how over it he truly is.
Once the shock wore off, once I realized what the hell was happening, after nearly 140 times, it just fucking got annoying.
The assassins were also pretty comical, with each of them being ridiculous in their own unique way. Whether it was the redneck dragging people through the streets behind his truck, or the martial artist with her catchphrase every time she killed someone.
I am Guan Yin, and Guan Yin has done this.
Or even Rob Gronkowski shooting a machine gun out of a helicopter for some reason. This movie just refused to take itself too seriously, and it's really a lot more fun because of it. Unfortunately, it's when this film had to get a bit more serious that things just started to unravel a bit. First off, Mel Gibson's character was super generic. The evil CEO of some shady organization who wants to use some new technology to rule the world. It's a trope we've seen a million times before, and there's really nothing else to his character. We hardly know any of his backstory except that he too was former military, and we don't know any of his motivations whatsoever. Just that he thinks the world needs to be reset.
What if the ability to rewrite history was real?
He's really just there as a target for our main character to focus on for the second half of the movie.
I'm gonna fuck that guy up next time I see him.
And the chance meeting with Roy's son was super coincidental and highly improbable. But I'll let that slide on behalf of the nice storytelling that comes from it. Roy taking the time to actually live in the middle of this chaos and think about his life outside of this time loop. It was a nice bit of character development to go on top of this fun story. Time loop movies are typically super formulaic, with the key points usually being pretty easy to guess in advance. But recently there's been some new stories that have managed to set themselves apart from the rest. And this one takes its own path. It's a fun shoot-'em-up action movie with just a little bit of plot to hold it all together. It really wasn't supposed to be that good. But leaning into the ridiculousness actually made this a pretty fun watch. But what are your thoughts on Boss Level? Let me know in the comments below. It's available now for streaming on Hulu. But before you go and watch that, please be sure to give this a like and subscribe for more reviews like this. We've got new content coming out every week. But until next time, have a great day, and don't forget to watch a great movie. Bye.
I have to get killed.
Hi, Roy.
Over and over again. Until I save her.